Kimberly Falker here, and I want to give you a quick but real update on what is happening in the Safety Harbor real estate market. The best way to describe this market right now is stable, active, and selective. It is not dead, and it is also not a market where everything sells just because it hits the MLS. For the last 180 days, there were 185 site-built residential listings in Safety Harbor. Out of those, 98 sold, 31 are active, 19 are pending, 28 canceled, 8 expired, and 1 was withdrawn. So yes, homes are still selling, but sellers have to be much more dialed in than they may think. One of the biggest takeaways is that pricing appears to be more stable than sharply rising. The median sold price in the earlier half of the data was about $619,500, and in the later half it was about $635,000. That is only about a 2.5% increase. And price per square foot stayed basically flat, right around $323 a foot. To me, that says Safety Harbor is not in some runaway appreciation phase right now. It is more of a steady market where strategy matters. Another thing that really stood out is how much the market is rewarding homes that are priced correctly from the start. Sold homes had a median cumulative days on market of 43 days. Active homes were sitting around 91 days. Expired homes were at 97.5 days, and canceled homes were around 71 days. That tells you pretty quickly that when a home misses the mark, it tends to sit. And sitting usually weakens your position, not strengthens it. The price point breakdown is also really telling. Everything under $1.5 million performed materially better than the $1.5 million plus segment. In fact, the $1.5 million and up range had only a 44.4% success rate, which was by far the weakest part of the market. So if you are in that luxury bracket, pricing and presentation have to be especially sharp. And let's talk about overpricing, because this data makes that point pretty clearly. But we can see that homes which sold at or above asking moved very quickly. Median days on market was just 11.5 days. Homes that sold more than 5% below asking had a median days on market of 70.5 days. That is a huge difference. So the idea that pricing high gives you room to negotiate really does not seem to be helping sellers in this market. It looks more like it leads to extra time, bigger discounts, and more risk of the listing failing altogether. The strongest performing parts of the market were well-priced homes under $1.5 million, especially homes under 1,500 square feet and homes between 2,000 and 2,199 square feet. Once you get into larger homes above 3,000 square feet, especially at luxury prices, the market showed more resistance. So the bottom line is this: Safety Harbor is still a very good market. But it is a market that rewards realism. Buyers are still active, homes are still selling, but pricing and positioning matter more than ever. If you are thinking about selling and want to understand where your home really fits in today's market, reach out. I'd be happy to walk you through the numbers and help you create the right strategy from the start.